The goddess's shield shattered, the leaderless Hyzantian forces have no means of stopping Serenoa's march into the Holy State. The unified army splits into two. Svarog's forces stay to gain control over the city. Meanwhile, Serenoa's forces surround the palace. They demand the unconditional surrender of both the Holy One and the two saints left inside.
Minister Lila. Must we really fight?
We must.
Please surrender. You have a gift, a power to save the lives of many.
Use your abilities for the good of Norzelia. I swear we will not put your power to wicked ends.
I fear I must decline.
Why? Someone as keen as yourself must have seen through the goddess's teachings long ago.
I was a willing accomplice to the Hierophant. Minister Serenoa, the world you would forge is a righteous and just one. I dare not taint it with these bloody hands.
Minister Lila.
But I will not beg for forgiveness. As one of the Saintly Seven, I have a duty to fulfill. Come, Wolfort heretics! You shan't lay a finger on the Holy One!
Then there is no turning back for us either. We will cut you down if we must.
Hard effort grants a boon.
I have lived to fight another day.
We are the last bastion of the faith! Do not let a single heretic near the Holy One's palace!
All soldiers, march! The palace is within our reach!
I see a path to victory. All for victory.
Time to work.
Shadows conceal me. I shall lead by example. Let's play.
Think you can catch me? How's this?
I shan't hold back. All by my design. Prepare yourself.
Yeah.
For victory! This is where you fall!
Here I come. My arrow flies true. Darkness engulfs you.
Curses!
You are so naive.
I shall do what I can.
Go swiftly.
Hey!
Allow me.
With the powers in me.
Face me if you dare!
With this, I shall be victorious.
Hey! You are so naive.
Let us pry out their weakness. We make it up here.
Hush now.
Take this! So it's come to blows.
You won't escape.
Almost.
Prepare to face the Dawn Spear. Look carefully. Just as I planned.
My turn. Did you see that?
Here I come. Darkness engulfs you.
Curses! Now that hit the mark.
This ends here!
Ouch!
I shall do what I can.
For one and all.
My apologies.
I see a path to victory. All for
I
victory.
shall do my best.
So it's come to blows. I won't allow you to set foot near the palace. This heresy ends now! Now behold my power. Here goes.
Think you can catch me? Use this! Keep fighting!
I will end this. We will make our ideals reality.
I will crush you! If I must destroy myself, so be it.
My turn.
Suffer. This is the end.
On my honor as the Dawn Spear. All by my design. Just as I planned. Yes.
My turn. Take that!
I shall lead by example.
Time to take flight.
What have we here?
There is no mercy on the battlefield.
My turn.
Allow victory is within reach for life. You will sound strike.
Here goes.
I appreciate it. I shall do what I can.
Victory goes to the quick.
Splendid.
Too obvious.
I will end this.
With the powers in me. Withdraw your troops, Minister Lila. To insist on fighting is folly.
One day you will understand a mother's love. The willingness to sacrifice for something greater than yourself. I've come too far to look back now. This is all I have.
My turn. Use this.
So it's come, heretics cannot be suffered to live.
On my honor as the Dawn Speaker. With a single blow! There!
I won't lose! Take this!
I shall try my level best.
My turn!
One more!
We must tread carefully.
No!
Sound strike. Too easy. Time to take flight.
From this round, this battle is won!
Let's play. Light as a butterfly, ever more lovely.
Let me heal your wounds.
I'm behind you. You have my gratitude.
Oh, impossible!
I shall lead by example.
I will end this.
Flames, heed my call! Flee while you have the chance. If I must destroy myself,
I shall
so
protect
be
you.
it.
Yeah!
I shall try my level best. All for victory. My knowledge grows deeper.
Time to work.
Charge!
I'm ready to. I do only what I must. Now what to do?
Take this!
Cool heads shall prevail. Your wounds are
I
healed.
can keep fighting!
Oh, careless!
Let me show you what I've learned.
I shall protect
You're
you!
kind to me. Face me if you dare. I must become stronger.
There is no mercy. This should do.
Well done.
My courage will not waver. Your defenses crumble.
I will end this.
Oh, it's come to blows.
The hunt is on! From this round, this battle is won!
My turn!
Choices, choices.
You knew the path you walked was stained with corruption. But you chose to walk it regardless, didn't you?
We do not all have the luxury of choosing our own path, child. Take this!
I won't yield an inch. I didn't want this, Minister Lila. You are the last person I wish to cross swords with.
You have a silver tongue, Minister Serenoa. It has brought you far.
You don't belong here in Hyzant. There is a greater world open to one of your wisdom.
Hyzant is where I was born, and it is where I shall die. Such is the decision I made on that day so long ago.
Then so be it.
Let me heal your wounds.
Just for you. No, we mustn't let our holy ground be tainted. No.
I see a path to victory. This should do.
Delightful!
Death must wait. All by my design.
Let me show you what I've learned. I shall protect you!
Face me if you dare. Misfortune has brought you to me.
I will end this.
My turn.
Time to take flight. My arrow flies true. I will fight to my last breath. The battle has only begun.
Choices.
I must treat them.
Now!
It's over. They've won. Now I will finally be united with the goddess. I can be at ease, away from this world of suffering.
No, we won't let you die. Jila, tend to her wounds.
Yes, my lord.
Stop! What are you doing? My life is meaningless. There is only pain in this world.
We came here to change that. To build a new world, a new future. Where all people can find true meaning to their lives.
True meaning.
But to do that, Norzelia will need your knowledge and your skills. Your medicine can save lives. You can help people live to pursue their dreams.
Minister Lila, you must live. And atone.
Lord Serenoa, Lord Svarog has successfully gained control over the city.
And Minister Lila is no longer in critical condition. Jerome is seeing to her now.
All that remains now are the Holy One and Minister Idor.
Serenoa, I hope you don't mind, but I wanted to thank you for getting us this far. I have come to realize that being king is not about one's status or blood. A king is someone who stands at the forefront and carves a path for his people. As such, I think you worthy of the title king. Though royal blood runs through my veins, I do envy you, my friend.
Thank you, Roland. I could not have done it without you or the others. But this isn't over yet. The final battle is still before us.
Yes. To the Hierophant's palace, everyone!
The path that House Wolffort walks leads them to the Hierophant's palace. They stand before the doors, determined to bring about a new age of happiness for all in Norzelia. With conviction in their hearts, Serenoa and his friends take their final steps forward, knowing that where this path ends, another will begin.
All for the young lord.
It was worth every effort.
This place is in shambles. It will not be easy passing through here each time.
Neither is it easy for me to look upon the face of the woman who killed my friends.
Come on! We've got treasure to hunt! Ow! Someone help me!
What's all this? Look!
Damn! It's no good! I can't lift it! We have to hurry, or she'll be crushed!
Ah!
Out of the way! I'll handle this! Are you all right?
Thanks for saving me. Wait, you're...
You're the one who killed Prince Franny. What? You serve House Wolffort now? You make me sick! You ruined our lives! You took everything from us!
Get out of my sight before I make you regret the day you were born!
Yeah, we don't want you here!
I know I was the enemy of Glenbrook. I know no words will undo the horrors I've done here. And so, all I can offer is my actions.
Avlora.
I don't want to hear it! I don't care how sorry you are, or how much you grovel! It won't bring back the people you killed! No! Stay back!
Leave her alone!
I'm sorry I ran away before, but, here. For saving me.
It's beautiful. Thank you.
You're welcome.
We aren't like you. We don't want blood for blood.
Nor do I. Not anymore. And so I would spend my life atoning. And fighting to build a peaceful future for children like her.
You want them to have a future? You can start by helping to end this bloody war.
It would seem that people have spoken. Nothing you do will erase the horrors you've committed in the past. But seeing you today, I do believe you mean better for the future.
I do. This I swear on the name of Princess Cordelia and the royal family of Glenbrook. I vow that I shall protect this kingdom's people with my life.
You there! This is no place for strangers. Be gone from here.
So, the rumors were true. There are Roselle here.
From Hyzant, are you? I'll be damned if I go back to your stinking salt pit. It's been 30 years. We want only to live in peace.
30 years? Were you at the Citadel of the Sands during the war, perchance?
I was. How did you know? I was but a child at the time. We had fled from servitude, but the army quickly tracked us down. We were forced to.
So some did survive. Please, forgive me.
What got into you all of a sudden?
Long ago, I served as General of Esfrost. It was I who razed the Citadel to the ground and burned your countrymen alive. Words of apology will not even begin to atone for my deeds. Yet I give them anyway. I am sorry.
Knowing the danger, you came all the way out here to say that?
I had to know if any of you lived.
Raise your head. It is true that I lost my father when we fled servitude at the source. My people still bear the wounds from that war. Wounds that may never heal. But not one of us perished in the flames that day.
What did you say?
It is true that we were being kept prisoner in the Citadel jails that day. But we were set free before the fire spread. To this day, I can scarce believe it. But the commander himself personally gave the order, and worked together with our leader to see that we were ushered to safety.
A general of Hyzant freed you? But why?
To this day, I still remember his words. A person's life isn't worth more or less just because of the conditions of their birth. Who is to say what was in his heart? All I know is that it is by his mercy that we are alive today. Many of my people live together in villages. Others, like my family and I, have chosen to live on our own.
None of you died at the Citadel that day. That can't be possible.
But it is, and I'm living proof.
I dared not dream. Oh, thank heavens.
There's no need for tears.
To think there was such a compassionate soul in Hyzant's ranks. If this man still lives, I would express my gratitude to him in person.
As would I. Sadly, I do not even remember his name.
At any rate, I feel as if a great burden has been lifted. And yet my true battle has only begun. And I will not rest until this world is one where people need no longer suffer the horrors of war.
A bit idealistic, no? I reckon that only bloodier days are ahead.
I know this better than anyone, boy. And yet I mustn't give up hope. At long last, my conscience is clear, and I fight with newfound purpose for the hope of a brighter future.
Oh, however will we carry on?
Where's our house, Mama? Did the fire eat it?
They're just like me.
Picoletta.
They lost everything. They're sad and hurting and don't know what to do. Sitting there all alone, I thought I'd never smile again. But that's when you and the others found me. You told me I threw my ball so well. Hearing that made me so happy. I felt warm inside again. I realized I wasn't alone in the world. And now it's my turn to do the same.
Wow! Look, Mama! She's amazing!
What are you doing, miss?
I'm juggling. Do you like it?
It's incredible! I wish I could do that too!
Me too!
Well then, why don't I teach you?
Picoletta is just like a troop leader. She brought joy to those children. She turned her sadness into a smile to cheer up others. That child can be a ray of light, warming the hearts of those bereft of hope.
Come one, come all! Behold, Picoletta's Circus! The greatest show in all the land!
I see you have not neglected your training, Hewitt. I must take a moment to catch my breath.
You are winded. Good. I often worry that my skill is lacking. I wonder what Roland would think to see us practicing together. He expects much from me. I only hope not to disappoint him.
He has become a fine warrior in his own right, has he not?
Indeed he has. He would have been a worthy successor to King Regna, if only his birth would have allowed it.
Doubtless the king would have considered Roland too pure of heart to wear the crown.
And is that not a kingly virtue? Or do all rulers require some measure of ruthlessness to keep their people in order?
You are closer to the truth than you know. Prince Franny had evidence that his father was turning a blind eye to the illicit dealings of his subjects.
What? What dealings?
House Tellior was peddling watered-down wine and fattening their coffers with the profit. King Regna found out about their scheme, but the timing was unfortunate. It had been an arduous year. The king was loath to risk the loss of taxes, so he let it pass.
I see. And Prince Franny knew of this?
Yes, and he was goaded into coercing his own father by Minister Patriat. Perhaps what Prince Franny feared the most was that the king would pass him over and cede the throne to Roland. So he threatened to inform House Falks of King Regna's indiscretion if the king did not guarantee his succession.
That's... I never knew.
Over time, Prince Franny came to realize how he had been manipulated by Minister Patriat. He hated himself for the actions he could not take back, and he envied Roland for his blissful ignorance to it all.
Do you think Franny believed Roland to be a better fit for the throne than himself?
In his heart of hearts, I do. I have no doubt King Regna did too, when the weight of the schemes and intrigue that plagued his nation weighed most heavily on his shoulders. Perhaps Regna hoped that Roland could succeed where he had failed, and navigate through the deception without compromising his ideals.
So that is how it was. I see now why Roland looked up to you like a father.
The rot that spread through Glenbrook was not unique. Wheresoever men fight for power and influence, it spreads. But we need not submit to it. If ever there were a group of people that could set this kingdom to rights, it is here. We can rebuild Glenbrook to be more glorious and true than it has ever been.
I agree, Sir Maxwell.
When the war is over, it will not be strength of arms that will carry us through to the future, but the strength of our words and convictions. My brush with death has allowed me to see this clearly. A path forged by spears and swords will only end in a river of blood. I only pray that peace comes before we are consumed by it. And when it does, may we have the courage to set down our weapons and begin our true fight, to see that we never need pick them up again. Will you stand by my side when the time comes? Shall we build this new world together?
Yes, we shall.
There's no one here.
Lord Serenoa, perhaps it is time we see the true face of the Hierophant.
But this is...
What's the matter, Serenoa?
It's a machine.
Perhaps they left it here after the true Hierophant fled the palace.
No. No one has ever seen behind these curtains, which could only mean...
Step away from the Holy One, you insolent swine.
You mean to say this doll is your Hierophant?
Just so. You should feel honored to be the first to learn the truth.
This is the truth?
You forget your station. No matter. She can be replaced.
Was there ever a person behind those curtains? Or were the words you spoke on her behalf?
All his, yes.
So you were pulling the strings in Hyzant all along.
The Holy State needed a leader. Had I not given it one, our nation would have long since fallen. Three decades ago, as the Salt Iron War raged on, the previous Hierophant fell ill. At a time when we most needed unity, the Saintly Seven began bickering amongst themselves. All fell into chaos. Only I understood. The Saintly Seven were all so fallibly human, and no greedy human would ever be able to unite our people.
But none but a human can lead his fellow man.
Not so. I realized that the goddess herself could guide them, for she is eternal and absolute. And the next Hierophant should be just the same. By my own hand, I crafted an undying Holy One who would lead this nation in the goddess's name.
You crafted a living thing.
Minister Lila's research made it all possible. She is an undying machine, moved by the power of Elfric. She is as absolute as the goddess herself.
And you were the one putting words in her mouth. You've done nothing but deceive your people this whole time.
And what is so wrong with that? Unlike my fellow saints, I do this not for myself. Need you proof? Witness the peace and prosperity Hyzant enjoyed for decades. The people's faith in the goddess deepened, and they rejoiced over her blessings of equality and happiness. Until you heretics ruined it all.
I will not deny wanting to bring happiness to the people. Any leader would want the same. However, I refuse to stand by as you preach lies and deceive those you were meant to lead. You betray your people's trust.
People cannot make the right choice without knowing the whole truth. Keeping them in the dark makes it impossible for them to see the other paths before them. The goddess's path, your path, is not the only true one.
Hyzant has deceived its people for many long years. They used the Roselle and tricked their own people. If that is truly what the goddess believes, then she is evil incarnate.
Enough of your senseless ideals. Pretty words alone won't save anyone. Humans are fools. The wise must protect them and show them the way. For fools, thinking is tiresome, decisions terrifying. Reality breeds discontent. Freedom gives rise to greed. Free will creates doubt, and ideals of justice lead to conflict. Ridding people of these things is the only true path to happiness and peace. How can you not see that the people want to be controlled?
That is not your decision to make. People err in judgment. There are times when our hearts cloud our eyes to the right path. Call it foolishness if you want, but we can learn from our mistakes. We can find others to walk a new path with us. Denying that means robbing the people of their chance to grow.
The people need neither a new path nor growth. They have me to show them what is right.
Then we will do away with both you and your rule. Even if your puppets live forever, it won't mean a thing.
No. My rule is immortal. The perfect Elfric has been completed. And now that it flows within me, I am as eternal as the Hierophant and the goddess herself.
So Elfric was a study on immortality.
Your will is to live and control the people forever. Just what are they to you?
They are my beloved children, adorable and pitiful in their foolishness and misery.
You lie. You fear your people. You fear them learning the truth and denying your rule. You cannot accept the fact that you are as foolish as them. And it is out of this fear that you seek to control them. You are nothing but a coward, Idor.
The Absolute fear nothing. Be gone from this world!
No. If you are so absolute, prove it. Shatter our convictions.
Very well, then. It is time you knew the goddess's true power.
More puppets?
They are innumerable.
Do not falter! Our convictions will never be shaken!
Friends of House Wolfort, it is time we end Idor's reign of deception. To arms! Together, we shall strike down this false saint! Idor Delmira, in the name of the countless who have suffered under your cruel ambitions, I shall strike you down!
You speak of ambitions as if they are anathema. But what is this but the result of your own lust for power? How many have you killed to stand here before me? How much blood has been spilled? There is only one truth, her truth, and I shall send you before her begging for mercy.
Let us pry out their weakness. We must move fast.
I will end this. You won't escape. You won't escape.
You are not but a soulless husk, and you have no voice with which to speak. Norzelia ill needs a leader such as you.
My turn. A ruler should be a vessel through which the people's desires are realized. But a leader without a soul cannot hear their pleas. Your rightful place is under the rubble of the church. Brace yourself!
This battle is ours. My arrow flies true.
Now!
Now I end this.
Now! Ha-ha! For my kingdom! Ha-ha!
Face me if you dare. I do not lead survivors.
Cool heads shall prevail.
That hit the mark.
My growth is plain to see.
You won't beat me!
Have you brought corn? We all have our weaknesses.
Allow me.
Stay right there!
I see a path to victory. I have your back.
Splendid.
My turn. Sound strike for life. That victory is within reach.
My turn. Be gone.
This battle is ours. This and victory is ours.
You won't beat me! You'll have to get through me!
Curses! Death from above! Ha-ha! For my kith and kin.
Shall we begin? Go swiftly.
Splendid.
There shall be no mercy. There shall be only death. Absolute. Final.
Let us pry out their weakness. This should do.
Splendid.
Face me if you dare. I do not. This will hurt.
Lionel has arrived. A deadly blow.
I fight for peace.
Stay right there!
Nice meat, too!
I will end this. Victory is within reach! Victory is within reach!
You know too
My turn.
This is it! What your fortune with Lionel's coin purse grows heavier!
Perish.
Get a sound strike! Time to take flight! This
You
battle
left
is
yourself
won!
open.
My pride is my shield.
Come at me! To victory! I love the battlefield.
I see a path to victory. Let us reverse our fortunes.
Shall we begin?
Allow me. Clever move.
So much talent and wisdom, all made to serve a single man's desires. How many have suffered at the altar of your pride?
I needn't concern myself with the opinion of one such as you. Talent and wisdom is worthless without a guiding hand, and that hand is mine.
I see you are beyond reasoning. All that is left for us is to ensure your twisted philosophy ends with you.
You cannot impede progress! Free of charge!
Face me if you dare! I do not leave, survivor. This will— I must become stronger.
Let me show you what I've learned.
You left yourself open. This
We will
hurt.
make our ideals reality.
Time to work. Shadows conceal me.
You've done it now!
My turn. This is where you fall!
Time to take flight. One more!
You won't beat me! Come on!
Shall we begin?
For one and all.
Good.
I'll kill you and end the war. Prepare to die.
Oh, you misguided little girl. It is I, and I alone, who has the power to end this. And when I do, I shall awaken House Wolford from their delusion.
Is within reach.
This hurt.
Lionel has arrived!
Flee while you have the chance. You and Gustadov were but two sides of the same coin. And both of you will die alone, with only your tattered ambition by your side.
The wise man stands alone. Such is his duty, for how else would he lead?
I do not leave survivors.
I fight for peace. Stay right there!
Curses!
Much obliged.
That hit the mark. My turn. Brace yourself! Too slow! Ha-ha!
So long as there are people to subjugate, your appetite shall never be sated. This cruel crusade of yours will never end.
Such is the purpose of the Church. If the wise do not guide the meek, they shall squabble endlessly without aim.
See where your guidance has led them, Idor. No longer shall they suffer for your sake.
Here I come.
Now!
Time to work. You don't escape. A sound strike. I feel stronger already.
Have you brought corn? Lionel will not relent!
Come at me! Push on through!
I shall do what I can.
For one and all.
My thanks.
Face me if you dare! If I must destroy myself,
At this
so
rate,
be it.
The Rizal have been freed, and the Saintly Seven are no more. Nothing remains of the Hyzant you built, Idor.
On the contrary, so long as I exist, so long as the Hierophant stands, faith can be rekindled, and Hyzant's glory shall be reborn. History is written by the victors. Truth is made by the triumphant.
You are blinded by your ambition, and perhaps have ever been. Norzelia shall not know peace until it is rid of you. To ashes.
I am eternal. My judgment absolute. Your misguided ideals threaten to corrupt the realm, Seminole Wolfort. I shall cut off their spread at the source. Repent, and I shall grant you a swift death.
I walk a path unclouded by doubt. A path of my own making. Come what may, my steps shall never waver. Ah!
This is my chance.
There is no mercy on the battlefield.
Smart, you did.
My knowledge grows deeper.
Victory is within reach.
I won't lose! For too long has the rot between our three nations been left to fester. In the name of Glenbrook, I shall cleanse it here and now.
And then what, my young king? Do you have the resolve to steer Norzelia on the right course?
Perhaps once I would have said no to your question. But that was simply because I was afraid. Afraid to crawl before I could walk. But my friend showed me that at the end of suffering and uncertainty lies truth. I may be king by virtue of birth. It ends here!
My divine rule was to last forevermore.
I know. That is the fate of a leader of men. But I will never stop believing in people. I will walk beside them toward a better tomorrow.
I once believed in the same ideals. I prayed to the goddess endlessly for the people's salvation. But she never answered my prayers and the people remained fools. Only then did I realize the goddess did not exist. That I had to save my people by mine own hand.
Idor, why not put your faith in people once more?
You would forgive even me.
You must atone for your wrongs, of course. But after that, you would be free to walk a different path.
You naive fools.
What have you done?
I have activated the remaining Elfric in the palace. Soon, all will be reduced to dust.
But why?
Remember this, Serenoa Wolfort. Not everyone is like you. Humans will never be cured of their stupidity. No matter how much you love your fellow man, inevitably, he will betray you.
Be that as it may, I still choose to believe.
Then know this. The path you would walk will lead nowhere but despair. I will await you in hell.
The palace is collapsing!
We must go now.
Even if I sink into the depths of despair, I will find a path out. As long as I keep walking, there will always be hope.
Hurry, Serenoa!
The Hierophant's Palace, once a symbol of prosperity in the holy state of Hyzant, crumbles and sinks into the source, taking Idor and his baleful puppets along with it. So it is that the long war that began with the unearthing of salt crystals comes to an end. The hearts of the Norzelian people are shaken to learn of the new sources of salt, the Rosellan history of the land, and the end of an era of 3 warring nations. Once the Hyzantians learn the truth of the goddess's teachings, their influence is shattered, and the holy state descends into chaos. In Esfrost, the late Archduke's staunch followers refuse Farog's new rule. Fortunately, the tumult is short-lived. Serenoa, Roland, and their loyal companions show the way, espousing the tenets of a new Norzelia. One built around the ideals of mutual understanding and cooperation. Gradually, doubts are dispelled and anxieties allayed. Peace returns to the realm under the rule of King Roland of Glenbrook. And for the first time in history, all the people of Norzelia take their first steps on a new path. Together.
Wait for me!
Oh dear. Are you okay?
Mm-hmm. Hey, let's go play hide and seek over there! Okay.
I never thought I would see the day my people would be welcome anywhere. Yet here we are. It truly is a dream come true.
It took some time for everyone to adjust, but now, it feels like the Roselle have been here their whole lives.
Aye. With things finally settling down here, the young lord and King Roland can move the people forward. One step at a time.
Indeed, and we must do everything in our power to see their plans through.
Frederica, how good it is to see you again. Glenbrook seems to have gotten back on its feet.
It has, Uncle. How fares Frost?
Some of Gustadolf's most loyal followers resisted the change, but we managed to peacefully resolve our differences in time.
Ain't that a relief?
Truly, it is. I would be loath to sully Frost's history any further, and I am certain Dragan would agree.
Well, well. To think dignitaries can stand about chatting in the open like this. What a world we live in now.
Minister Lila, welcome. I hope your journey was a pleasant one.
You can scarcely imagine my surprise when I heard that King Roland had asked for me by name. In truth, I was unsure of whether or not to answer his summons. After everything I have done, I cannot imagine being worthy of such a lofty position.
Of course you are, Minister. After the Byzantine people lost everything they believed in, you were the one who kept them together.
You also shared your research with the public. Countless lives were saved thanks to you.
I am flattered you think so. But in the end, it was I who was saved.
Ha ha! Come now! Let us save the catching up for later. We must be on our way to the castle. Where is your dear husband-to-be, Frederica?
He is with Benedict at Castle Wolford, discussing the prospects of the new salt crystal mines.
They will make their way here once they're finished.
Lord Serenoa is as ardent a youth as always, I see.
It has been an honor to serve.
Wait! Where do you think you're going?
I strayed from the path of righteousness, my lord.
You speak of the day we all stood divided.
Indeed. Had you not been there to unite us, Lord Serenoa, I shudder to think what our fate might have been. Ever since then, I have been plagued by nightmares. Visions of Norzelia swallowed up in flames because of my foolish counsel.
But Norzelia has emerged stronger, and we could not have safeguarded her without you.
My plan callously ignored Lady Frederica's people, and would have driven King Roland away. I failed you, both as steward to House Wolford and as a man. I have no right to be part of this realm's future.
Stop right there, Benedict. Who among us has not once erred? What is important is that we learn from our mistakes. If you haven't the strength to stand after you fall, you must learn to lean on others. That is how we came this far.
Lord Serenoa.
Our work has just begun. We must stand together to forge the best path forward. We cannot hope to do this without you. Pray remain with us, Benedict. House Wolfort needs you. As do I.
I refuse. I refuse to abandon House Wolfort and its lord. My allegiance lies with you, Lord Serenoa, now and forever.
I am heartened to hear this, my friend.
I will not fail you, or this realm, my lord. Now then, you are on your way to the Crown City, if I am not mistaken. Let us make haste, so as not to keep King Roland waiting.
Yes. About that.
You still waver as to whether or not to divulge to him the truth.
There is nothing I can hide from you, Benedict. I know I should keep the secret for House Wolfort's sake. And yet...
Do as your heart tells you, my lord. The bond between the two of you will not fray now.
Your words hearten me, Benedict. I now know what I must do.
Serenoa? Is everything all right? There is still time until the ceremony.
There is something I must tell you, Roland.
But of course, friend. What is it?
I want you to see this. It was given to me by my Lord Father before he passed.
A royal signet? But only those of the royal line are meant to have this. However, did Lord Simon come to possess it?
My father told me on his deathbed that it was given to him by King Regna to be passed on to me.
But that would mean...
Indeed. My mother, the Lady Destra, came to House Wolfort bearing His Majesty's child.
Then that makes us... brothers?
I am sorry, Roland. Perhaps I should have carried this secret to my grave, but I simply could not. I do not expect you to simply take me at my word. Pray, examine the ring for yourself.
There is no need. I trust Lord Simon's words.
You do?
Do you recall that fateful day, Serenoa? When our diverging convictions threatened to tear us apart?
I do. You, Frederica, and Benedict, you could not see eye to eye.
I lost sight of my duty as king and thought bending the knee to Hyzant would save us. I feel ashamed of my cowardice to this very day. But you were different. You never gave up. You found a path we were all willing to walk together. I think that more than proof enough of your royal blood. But no. Being king is not just a matter of lineage. A king must hold fast to his ideals and be a beacon of hope to his people. His ears must be attuned to the wishes of all, and his eyes must see all paths, even those not shown by the scales. Serenoa, my brother, you are capable of that and much more. I have no doubt you were meant to rule this realm.
Roland.
I will give you the throne, if you so wish it, and swear to see your will done.
I am flattered, but I must refuse. Your words now are proof enough of your kingship, Roland. The people are ever in your heart, and you have shown that you can look back and learn from your mistakes. Norzelia needs a king like you at its helm. I am Serenoa, son of Simonen, Lord of House Wolfort, ever a faithful vassal to His Majesty, and his closest friend. I just could not go on living without telling you the truth.
Your Majesty, everyone has arrived.
Thank you, Huette. Let us begin the ceremony. Thank you, everyone, for coming here today. The war is over, and we have reached an agreement on the salt crystals. They will be deemed property of the Norzelian people as a whole, and be distributed fairly across the land. Lord Svarog and Minister Lila, we cannot thank you enough for your help in this endeavor.
Think nothing of it, King Roland, but know that this is just the beginning of a new age.
Indeed. And in this new age, I hope that all of Norzelia can overcome the borders of our nations and join together as one. In order to do so, Glenbrook wishes for an equal and peaceful union with Esfrost and Hyzant.
And the first steps toward that are self-governing territories, yes?
Correct. I will allow for free trade of goods, salt crystals included, between these territories. I will gradually ease the borders, while fostering awareness of a unified Norzelian people. I would like Lord Svarog to preside over the new Esfrosti territory.
Of course, King Roland. I will do all I can to achieve my son's vision.
Minister Lila, I would like you to preside over the Hyzantian territory.
Gladly, King Roland.
And presiding over both Wolfort and the Rosellan territory, I would have none other than my dearest friend and companion, Serenoa Wolfort.
As you command, Your Majesty.
And I do believe that concludes the formalities. I have but one more order for you, Serenoa.
Ask and it shall be done.
If you insist. I order you and Lady Frederica to have your long overdue wedding at the soonest opportunity.
What?
Roland, there are still so many matters to attend to. We couldn't possibly.
This is an order from your sworn liege. You dare not refuse, Lord Wolfort.
Roland.
What better to mark the start of an era of unity than a wedding? You will be my nephew in no time, Lord Serenoa.
I know it is sudden, but shall we, Frederica?
I would like nothing more.
I never expected to see all these familiar faces here. It is a true testament to the path they walked together.
Indeed. This is not only a celebration for Glenbrook and the Roselle, but Esfrost and Hyzant as well.
Their union will become a symbol of the new era.
A new dawn is breaking over Norzelia, and I am honored to be here to see it.
The young lord's all grown up now. Feels like it was just yesterday when he was no higher than my knee.
I feel the same about Frederica. She was always alone, yet today she is someone's bride. This is the happiest day of my life.
My friends, it would appear the young couple is ready to begin. Without further ado, let us commence the ceremony. Please welcome the bride and groom, Frederica S. Frost and Sarah Noah Wolfort.
You